Let's get in a word from our team of reporters tracking this story for us. Jaskirat Singh Baba joins us live from Delhi. Also with us, Pankaj Upadhyay from Mumbai. I want to come to you first, Jaskirat. Interesting statement by Venkaiah Naidu where he said that there is tremendous pressure on the BJP to work out its differences with the Shiv Sena because many see them as natural allies.
That's correct, but at the same time, we already know about the NCP outside support. It is being felt popularly that the NCP support has not been rejected yet by the BJP, only to get a bargaining chip and a leverage when it comes down to talking to Shiv Sena. Already Shiv Sena had sent in two of its envoys to Delhi to speak with the BJP leadership. And now we know that Mr. JP Nadda and Rajnath Singh will be heading to Mumbai tomorrow and not today. It has been postponed by one day. Once they go to Bombay tomorrow, the first, of course, crease that they need to iron out is with regards to the Devendra Fadnavis versus Nitin Gadkari issue, even though Mr. Gadkari has in fact made it evident that he's not keen on going back to Maharashtra. And of course, the most important bit over here is for BJP to garner the numbers to be able to stake claim to forming the government, which of course can happen if they can find some sort of a compromise with the Shiv Sena. But at the same time, they're posturing themselves very well in front of Shiv Sena to ensure that the Shiv Sena is in fact in the position to understand that the BJP will not be letting go of too many concessions in order to accommodate them.
Jaskirat, stay on with us. Let's also get a word from Pankaj Upadhyay, who's with us live from Mumbai. Pankaj, top BJP leaders going out of their way to deny rumours of an internal rift between leaders, state leaders of the party. How is the Shiv Sena reacting to this guessing game that's going on between Fadnavis and Gadkari?
Well, as far as Shiv Sena is concerned, they are maintaining their silence right now. Uddhav Thackeray has clearly stated they are waiting for a proposal from the BJP. But right now, the problem lies with the state BJP. The fact remains, to me, the happenings of the past couple of days have really exposed the state BJP. There is a groupism undoubtedly in the state BJP unit, and that it has dented the image of the party, which was portraying itself as a party with a difference. Now, what's conspicuous is RSS being silent on the entire issue, perhaps because of the reason that both Nitin Gadkari and Devendra Fadnavis, the political heavyweights of Vidarbha, are close to the RSS. So they have left it to the top brass of the BJP, specifically Narendra Modi and Amit Shah, to take a decision on this. But such was the situation, Simi, that we are learning through our sources, that it was the BJP's top leadership that organized the meeting between Gadkari and Fadnavis to iron out their differences. Whether or not this groupism is going to have some sort of a problem for the future Chief Minister of Maharashtra, that really remains to be seen. But now this has really left the top leadership of BJP very, very embarrassed. As far as the Shiv Sena is concerned, they really maintain at this point of time, they are standing for a unified Maharashtra. So whether it is Nitin Gadkari, with whom Shiv Sena obviously have had differences after the demise of Balasaheb Thackeray, or whether be it Devendra Fadnavis, who along with people like Sudhir Mungantiwar have been very vocal about creation of Vidarbha. Shiv Sena clearly maintains as long that they have a unified Maharashtra and BJP gives up its demand for carving out a separate state, they would be okay with any person.
Pankaj, it's a very important point that you're highlighting, that both Gadkari and Devendra Fadnavis are close to the RSS, which is why the final decision will be taken only by the BJP top brass. Thanks so much, Pankaj and Jaskirat, for getting us the latest on this story.